So for this F2L pair, if the edge is in the slot and the corner is in the top layer, if you're a beginner at this, you would think, take the corner out of the way, take out the edge, and then pair them up normally. And that takes a bunch of moves, and that's not really good. So here, if you use advanced F2L, what you want to do when the edge is in the slot and you have a corner on top, what you want to do is put it on top of the edge, the corner on top of the edge, and if the white sticker is on the side, what you want to do is look at the other side and look at this sticker if it matches this, and it does. So what you want to do is do U or U prime so that you can still see the white sticker. So if we do U, we cannot see the white sticker. As you can see, it's over there now. So what you want to do is U prime and put the edge behind the corner like this, and then just insert. Now for the mirrored case, if you have this case where you have to rotate and then pair them up like this, what you could do is stay here and do the same thing. So instead of U prime, you do U so that the white sticker is still visible, and then instead of putting the edge over here behind the corner, what you want to do is put it in the opposite direction, so here. And that's going to be done like this. You just take it out and now preserve the corner and edge. So it's going to be like this, because the corner is here and the edge is here, because we have to put this cross edge and F2L pair back down. That's going to be like that, and now we have it paired up. You can just insert. And for the next case is that if you have this case where the white sticker is on top and you have the edge like this, then what you want to do is just do it in beginner method way. It doesn't matter. Okay, there's not advanced way of doing it. It's just there's just one way of doing it. So you just do it like that. So back to here, if you see that this corner, it's white stickers on the side, but these two stickers do not match. So what you want to do is do the same as before. So U or U prime, where the white sticker is still visible. So it's U prime. And then instead of putting it behind the corner, you want to put it in the opposite direction. So right here. That's going to be done like this. And then you can just insert. But there's also another way of doing that. And what you can do is put it all the way. What you want to do is first face the white sticker. So if you were here, you want to face the white sticker. And now do a U2 and just take out the edge however you want to. Just take it out, but without inserting the corner. So you can do it like this, that pairs it up, but you can also do it like this. There's just two ways of doing it, but I recommend doing it like this as it's easier to visualize and makes look ahead easier. Now for this case where the white is on top and the edge is still in the slot, what you want to do, this one's kind of obvious, these two match, so makes a pair. What you want to do is just take it out, then just insert it back. But there's a better way of doing that, and that's putting the corner into the back and do sledgehammer, which is R prime, F, R, F prime. And then it's paired up, you can just insert. So there are 5 cases that you can get if both F2L pieces are like this together. So if you're a beginner, you would think just separate them and then just pair them up. And in advanced F2L, what you want to do is if the white stickers on the side and the top stickers match, what you want to do is push this corner over the edge and just do U prime and bring it back down, and it's paired up. There's also another way of doing that, and that's if you were here and you could just place it here and do a sledgehammer, which is what I told you before. You can just insert it back then. Now for this together pair, what you want to do is just the same thing, just if the white's on top and no stickers match, what you want to do for this one is the same thing. Push the corner on top of the edge and just do U2 and bring it back down and just pair it up. But we also have
later.
This case, wait.
A few moments later.
Yeah, this case where the white is on the side and we have no stickers matching, like absolutely no stickers matching. So what you want to do is a U or U prime. So in this case, if I do a U and then I want to hide the corner, but if I hide the corner, then the edge also gets hidden. So what you want to do is instead do a U prime and then hide the corner and just do a U prime to put the edge away from the corner, not set up. So for this case, where this time white is not on the side, it's facing U. So, and then this is a together pair, but not actually a pair. So what you want to do is, again, a U or U prime to only hide the corner. So in this situation, I have to do U prime, and then hide the corner, and do a U2. And then we can bring it back, and yeah, there we go. For this case, for this together pair, and if we have the white sticker facing up and these two are matching, what you want to do is face the matching and then take the pair out of the way and then only insert the corner like this and then put it here and do this case. This is also an F2L case. Just do this case now normally. You can also have this case where you have the corner facing you and inside the slot and the edge is out. So if you see that these two match, what you want to do is put the edge in the front like this and do a sledgehammer. That pairs it up. And for before, if you have the corner over here facing you and in the slot, and if these two don't match, what you want to do is just do it like this. You just take out the corner and then put it over the edge like this and just insert it back. And then we also have this one where white is not facing you, but you could just rotate and face white and then just do this case. But you can also do it from here, and that's just taking out the corner all the way to here and away from the edge. So not here. So where we want to put it is here or here. So not where the slot is or diagonal to the slot. So we want to put it here or here. And the edge is here, so what we want to do is put it here. So R and then put it here and back. And you have it paired up. Or you could just memorize it like an alg. You just have to do RU, R prime, U prime until this gets inserted like this. Just keep doing it and yeah, there we go. So for this case where white is not facing you and these two don't match, what you could do is put the edge here and pair it up and just insert it, but there's a quicker way of doing that, and that's just by rotating, because it's fewer moves to do it like that. And like before, I forgot to mention this, but this case appears if these two are matching. So R, U, R prime, U prime, until this is paired up and inserted. And there we go. Back to this case where the edge is in the slot and the corner is in the top layer, but the white sticker is on top. And if you put the corner on top of the edge and they don't make a pair like this, like before where you could just take it out and that's not a pair. So what you could do is put it like this and insert the corner and solve this case. So for this case where we have this corner is in the slot, but the edge is in another slot, what most people tend to do is just ignore it and just keep going, and then turns out to be a better case. But what you can do with this is face the edge like this and put the corner in the back, and just do this beginner alg that I showed in my beginner tutorial. So you just put all of these three pieces over here with R2 U2, and then swap these two edges with R2 and put this back here with U2 R2, and that's solved. So that previous case happens when these two stickers are matching, but this time they are not matching. So what you want to do is put this edge down, put this edge slot over here with a wide U, put this up again, and put it back. And then do L prime to restore this cross edge, like that. So for this case, where you have the corner in a slot and the edge is all the way in the opposite way, so what you want to do here is just completely, like absolutely ignore it and just move on to another pair, because there is no actual way of doing this. There is no quick way of doing it. You just go to other pairs like these two, just do them, go ahead like that, and then this turns out to be a better case. So here we could also do keyhole. So keyhole is that what you want to do is that this edge can be inserted into here if this corner is unsolved. So we do have an unsolved corner all the way back here. So what we want to do is do D2 to put this corner to be unsolved and insert this edge. But inserting edges are very unusual because you kind of never do them. So what you want to do is match the side color and then just rotate to either side and then just insert it like this, like it was a corner. And then before we did D2, so now we want to do the reverse, which is still D2, like that. But if that happened with an edge, I'll show you in the next case. So for this case, again, what you could do is what I showed you before, but here, if you have an unsolved edge, in this case we have two, so what we could do is we can insert this corner into here with L prime U L, but first we need this corner, which is where this belongs. If this edge is solved, what you want to do is put this corner over to an unsolved edge place. So I can just put it here because this edge is unsolved, and then insert this corner into here. And first we did D prime, so the reverse of D prime is D, so we do D. Then we just move on with normal F2L. And there we go. So for keyhole, most people would do is just solve this case normally, and instead what you could do is use keyhole, but there's also other reasons why you want to use keyhole instead of doing normal F2L pairs by doing them that way. So what you could, why do you want to use keyhole? The first reason is because it makes look ahead really easy. So if you see these two, which is for look ahead, what you want to do is do D. The keyhole only takes 5 moves. So, and most of them are just D moves. So they're not going to affect the top layer. So these are in the top layer, only 3 moves are going to affect them. So D, 1, 2, 3, they're over here, really easy to track, and then D. So D prime and then D, and now you can move on to easy look ahead, just like that. So advanced F2L is really useful, and that's because if you're averaging or your solves are around under 45 seconds or sub 45, then you should really and definitely use advanced F2L because it will make your solves way faster. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you guys next time.